Alright guys, welcome to Main Progress episode number 26. So starting off here, we just have a few clips of me selling some nature runes. And the reason I decided to do this is because my cash stack was getting kind of low and it was annoying to not have enough money for certain things that I needed at certain times. So I decided to sell off some of my nature runes, and also because I do want to start stacking up bones to get 99 prayer. So I started selling some nature runes. I still have quite a few left over. I sold about 150k, but I still have like 270k left, I think. So still quite a bit to sell. But I think 99 prayer is going to cost me somewhere around 85 mil, 90 mil, somewhere around there, which is kind of a lot. It's too bad that I wasn't able to do it a few months ago when bones were a lot cheaper. And then right here I got my 83 farming. For some reason the audio is gone on this clip. I have no idea why. Kind of pissed off about that, but I was able to grow spirit trees and everything, so I went over and planted myself one of those at the patch in Port Sarim. The reason I chose that one is just because it's close by to teleport, and because it's not like I'll be able to actually use the spirit trees because I'll be planting them back to back, and I have like 20 something seeds. But it's just nice for that little bit of extra experience, and once I finish off all my seeds, then I'll actually be able to have an extra spirit tree location, which I'll probably end up actually doing at Soteria, just because that would be convenient for bush patches, like for bush runs and stuff like that. Alright, so I went to check my Calquat and it's not grown, but like, what kind of tree looks like this? No trees grow without any leaves and then just like turn into a giant penis and then grow leaves afterwards. Alright, so I'm all ready to go for planting my first spirit tree. I did compost the patch because I wasn't sure if the payment will work. I got the items that you need to pay for RuneScape 3, a ground Suka Tooth, Monkey Bar, and 5 Monkey Nuts. But I'll have to see whether he... Oh, he will. Alright, good. So he wants 5 Monkey Nuts, Monkey Bar, and ground Suka Tooth. What the heck do you want with that? They actually eat ground Suka Tooth. That's interesting. Oh. Lots of gnomes like a bit of... Is that like drugs or something? They snort it? That's pretty funny. Well, there we go. That's my first spirit tree. I decided to plant it at this spot just because it's probably the closest one to a bank. And it'll be the easiest until I use up all my spirit tree seeds. I have 22 in the bank. Well, 21 now because I just planted one. But 22 to plant. So that's going to be like 2 months worth of straight spirit trees going, so I won't actually really be able to use my spirit trees for at least like 2 months or so, but probably within 2 months I'll have the level to at least plant double spirit trees. If not, well, actually I won't have 99, but I might have 91, which is the level you unlock 2 spirit trees, and then I'll probably have one at Soteria and Brimhaven, because this spot isn't really that useful. There's not really anything around here that's good, that's actually worth going to. I need to store my tools, because I always forget to do that, and then I go to the bank, and then I'm like, fuck. Alright guys, so I finally decided to pick up the green dragon leathers that I need to finish off level 75 crafting. Not gonna bother getting it to 80 for now. I'm just gonna leave it at 75, but I do really want Slayer rings. It's driving me crazy not having them, so I'm gonna be just taking a quick detour to get 75 crafting and Slayer rings, basically because I want to be able to teleport to the fairy rings very quickly and very easily, because as of now, basically the best way for me to get to the fairy rings is to teleport to Edgeville and then run up to the fairy ring over this way, across the bridge, which isn't very close, and the Roleka Slayer Cave teleport is a lot closer to the fairy ring, because it's basically right there, and Slayer rings cost basically nothing also, so I'm going to do the crafting first and then decide whether I want to do much Slayer. I may end up just boosting the points using low level tasks and then doing like a Duradel task every 10 tasks to get the faster points. That's probably what I'll end up doing, but it's really annoying not having Slayer rings, and I've been meaning to get that 75 crafting for a while, so I figured I might as well get it done. I did sell a fair amount of my nature runes a couple days ago, not all of them. I'll show you guys. So I have 273k nets right now. I sold about 150k of them. My cash stack is at 24 mil, and it was as high as 38 mil, but I've been buying up some stuff. I bought all these hides, which was around 8 or so mil. I bought a bunch of seeds because I was running low on seeds. My Smoke battle staff, which I'm wearing right now, is actually my friend lent it to me a while ago when he came back to the game, so he wanted me to pay him back for it, so I paid him like 4 mil for that. So that brought my cash stack down a bit, but I'm gonna throw on my fire cape because it looks a lot better than the spottier cape. But anyway, so that's what I'm up to right now. I'm just gonna be getting 75 crafting out of the way pretty quickly. Shouldn't take more than a couple hours, I don't think. And then I'll have that finally done, and I can start doing a bit of Slayer to get the Slayer rings finally out of the way. As far as rune crafting, I am at 662k experience to level 95. Looking pretty good. It's been going a bit faster. I only have 2 more days of school, and then I'll be going hard for that rune crafting. And I have started to buy a couple bones. I've been working on actually buying as many Dagonoth and Lava Dragon bones as I can, because Dagonoth bones are actually ideal because they're a little bit more GP per experience, but they're amazing XP per hour. It'd save me so much time if I could do Dagonoth bones, but it's just hardly anyone sells them. I've only been able to buy like 20 of them the entire time that I've been trying to buy them, and I don't think I've bought any Lava Dragon bones yet. So if any of you guys want to sell me any Lava Dragon bones or Dagonoth bones, or even just regular Dragon bones, is fine too. I'll definitely need to use some of those. I'll offer a fair price. We can negotiate or whatever you want. But I would appreciate that if any of you guys want to sell me some bones, because again, I'm going to start banking 99 prayer. And I'd like to do it with Lava Dragon or Dagonoth bones if I can, but I don't think I'll be able to do all of it with that. Alright, there's 75 crafting. Took about an hour and a half, I think. I did a short test just to see sort of, and yeah, Slayer rings finally, to see how much XP I was getting, and I was getting about 245,000 experience per hour just crafting these. So probably could get like 250k an hour. I'm using mouse keys to bank and stuff, which makes it a little bit faster, but it's pretty crazy the amount of experience you can get per hour. I mean, I imagine that if you're doing black dragon hide bodies, if you manage to get the hides and stuff, you could get like a ridiculous amount of XP per hour. But anyways, finally got 75 crafting out of the way. Did not take long at all. I'll have to decide what I want to do about the Slayer points. I don't even remember how many it is. I think it's probably around 300. And a beautiful random event ended off, but that's 75 crafting out of the way. Alright, so I had a task of Calphite, so I figured I'd come to the easy one, since all I really care about at this point is points, not Slayer experience. So I finished off that task, 54 tasks in a row and 15 points. So I'm going to head over to Niv and see how many Slayer points I have. I'm hoping that I have some left over from when I was doing Slayer Helm. I'm not really sure though, whether I will yet or not, but I'm about to find out. But it does cost 300 points for the Slayer rings, so it's going to take a bit of time. Oh, sweet, I already have 125 points. That's awesome. Alright, so it's not going to take quite as long, I guess. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Turiel, get 5 tasks from him, and then my 60th task will be from Duradel. And I'm going to get 75 points from that, and then it'll be a lot faster points. And that's what I'm going to do for the next little while until I get up to 300 points. And then I'll finally have Slayer rings out of the way, and I will be at peace with my RuneScape life. Guys. So, I just got this clue from Banshees, so I figured I'd do it. And this is actually the best clue throw reward I've ever gotten. What's funny about this is actually that on a few SparkMac lives ago, I commented, somebody got a loot that was literally just air runes and nothing else, and I commented saying that it looked like it could possibly be photoshopped because there's a little line under, like right here, where it doesn't look smooth, and if you look closely, it's actually there in the clue scroll loot, which is really weird. So like, I wasn't saying that it definitely was photoshopped, I'm just saying it was possible because it looked a little bit weird, and of course the guy who sent it in got all like butthurt about it and everything. But yeah, I guess this is my karma for making that comment. But it's pretty funny. I just got a task of monkeys, and I never really know what the best way to... Is that a... Oh, it's a free cooked chicken. Oh, that's fucking awesome. But anyways, I have a task of monkeys, and a lot of times what I do is I go to the Ardoin Zoo, and I put on a Grigri so that they send me inside the monkey pen, and then I kill the monkeys in there. But like half of those monkeys you can only talk to and can't attack, and it's really annoying. And the only other place I can think of is on Karamja, where there's like 3, and it sucks. So monkeys are actually kind of an annoying task. But I'm at 58 tasks right now, so once I finish this task, then I'll have 59, and then I can do an actual normal task from Duradel, get those 75 points, and then that task will get me up to 200 points, and then I'll need to do another round of 9 Turiel tasks, and then a regular one, which will get me to 275. and then I could either do another Duradel task and then, or I could either do 2 Duradel tasks, or I could do just another round and get an extra 50 points. I'm not really sure, but it shouldn't take too much longer. I'll probably be done with this in like 2 or 3 hours tops, and then I'll have my slaying rings and it'll be sexy. Alright, let's find out what Duradel is gonna give us. I did end up doing this monkey task at this area here. What you do is you come here with a Karamja monkey Grigri, you put it on, and then you talk to one of the zookeepers, or the monkey minders actually, and then they send you in here, and then if you talk to them again, they'll take you back out, or you can just teleport out. 144 Bloodvelds. It's not too bad. I don't think I'm going to bother picking up cannonballs just for this, because I'm only going to do like 1 or 2 tasks, and I just want to sell them right back, so... But 144 Bloodvelds is actually pretty good. It won't take too long, and it's decent experience and stuff, so... I'm going to head over to the Slayer Caves in... whatever it is, Gnome Stronghold, and go ahead and do that task. Alright, there's that task complete. 75 points for that, so I should be at 200 Slayer points right now. I'm gonna go back to Turiel for another 9 tasks, and then come back to Duradel, and hope that he gives me something good. I swear to God, if he gives me something stupid, I'm gonna be pissed. Something fast, please. What the fuck? Oh my God. I guess it's a fast task. Mutated Zygomites? Jesus Christ, you stupid bastard. Mutated Zygomites are hard to destroy. They regenerate quickly, so you'll need to finish them with fungicide. Thanks, bitch. Alright, I just killed 25 of probably the stupidest monster in this game. Honestly, they're such a trash monster. They attack with magic, with ranged and melee, and I'm pretty sure that their melee is magic based. So basically, the 2 worst things ever to exist: magic based melee and range. And they hit just way too hard. They hit constantly. I was like prey flicking, and I used like 10 monkfish while prey flicking, and I'm down to 30 something hit points. This task sucks. The only redeeming factor is that it was fast, and it was fast points. So I should be at 275 points right now, which means that I could go do 10 Turiel tasks, or 9 Turiel tasks and another Duradel task, or I could do a Niv task and a Duradel task, and that would get me the 300 points. So I'll have to decide what I would prefer to do. I'm not really sure yet, but it'd probably be faster to do 9 tasks with Turiel than to do a task with Niv, but it just depends on what she gave me. Alright, Niv, give me something good. Please. Damn it. That's not a bad task, but it'll just take like a while. Oh well. I'm going to do this task and then do one from Duradel, and it'll give me enough points to get Slayer rings. Just got level 76 Slayer, which is nice. I sort of forgot that I was close. I realized while I was doing Turiel tasks, and then I forgot. I just got it without even realizing it, so I missed the screenshot. But another level out of the way. 76 is pretty sweet. I've been gaining a lot of total levels because I did all that crafting in the Slayer, and I actually got 93 magic last night also while I was sleeping, which is always, the best way to get your magic level up while you're sleeping. And I'm 3 levels off of my goal of 96 magic. I did use a couple doses of magic potion to do some spellbook swaps today since I'm on Lunars right now for NPC contact for Slayer tasks. But it'll be really nice once I can just do that all the time, and then I'll be using lunar spells while I'm farming, so I can super compost my trees so that they'll grow always at the fastest speed that they can, or at least I think faster than they would if I don't super compost them. Alright, I just finished that task, got 12 points from it, so that means that I need to do one more task from Duradel, and then I'll have enough points to get my Slayer rings all done. So I'm going to go and grab a task from Duradel and hope that it's actually going to be good and not take forever or just suck in general. Alright. Spiritual Rangers, oh my god. Jagex. Well, Spiritual Rangers can blow me. I'm gonna go do this clue that I got from Bloodvelds, and hopefully I can get some 3rd age to make up for this shit task. Finally that task is done. Remind me never ever to do this task again. It took like a straight hour. Nothing good. These things just don't drop anything. I got a hard clue, which I'm gonna go do. but they just don't drop anything good. I wasted tons of prayer potions. It takes forever because they have really high combat and stuff. Such a waste of time. But I finally have enough Slayer points to go buy the ability to craft Slayer rings. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I guess the closest Slayer Master to a teleport is probably the one in Canifis, since I have Canifis portal in my house. I should probably check what the first clue of this hard clue is. I think I have all that stuff. So I'm going to go and buy the ability to craft Slayer rings and actually make myself some. And I'll finally be able to teleport to Fairy rings a lot quicker, and it'll be a nice teleport to get to the Tree Gnome Stronghold. And just from doing this a little bit of Slayer, I'm kind of not as excited about slaying, partly, well, actually mostly just because of the price of supplies at the minute. They're just way too expensive right now. Prayer potions are like 16k. And it's just, I feel like they're at sort of a peak right now, and I don't know if they'll rise or what, but I kind of doubt that they can go much higher in price than this. So I'm thinking I might just do either mining or fishing instead after 99 rune crafting and prayer. Both of those don't really matter the time that you're doing it, and 99 mining, if I do it at Motherlode Mine, will make a lot of profit, which will be really good. I think it will make somewhere in the region of 70 to 80 mil off of all the ores and stuff that you get. I might do granite to level 85, because then at 85 you start getting rune ores from Motherlode Mine, if I choose to do that, or I could choose to do fishing first, and then agility would follow after fishing at some point. But anyways, let's go ahead and buy this. Learn to craft your own Slayer rings with 75 crafting. Finally, that out of the way, so I need to go grab some coins so I can actually buy some Slayer gems. Probably just going to make myself like 10, 20, or maybe even like 100 or something, just enough to last a while, because they're extremely cheap, obviously. Oh, they're so nice. Imagine if every time you got on your knees you just started floating. That'd be some weird shit. Well guys, I finally finished this clue, and it's actually kind of decent. I'm not sure how much these Saradomin chaps are, but I got like full rune and Saradomin chaps, so that's pretty good. I think this is actually the second time in my old school career that I've gotten Saradomin Dragonhide chaps. But anyways, it's better than just the average loot, I would say. Grab that rune dagger real quick. Actually, I need to recharge my scepter, because I had to take the carpets and shit here just because my scepter was out of charges for some reason. But anyways, that's pretty nice. And I think that's about all for this video. I did get myself some Slayer rings all done, and those will be good, especially for when I do bush runs, because the fastest way to get to one of the bush patches is using a fairy ring. And I think I'll probably also use them for my tree runs to get to the Tree Gnome Stronghold a bit faster. But I'm really glad to have that out of the way, and I'll be back to rune crafting once again. Got pretty much everything out of the way that I want to, and it's nice to get that 76 Slayer for an extra level added onto the overall total level. One last thing I want to quickly add on to this video is that Clan Wars came to old school RuneScape today, which probably is pretty significant to a lot of you guys. Clan Wars is something I've never really done myself that much, but it has come to RuneScape. There's this cool new area in the Alcarad Desert that's north of the Mage Training Arena, I think, or somewhere in a weird location that never had anything actually in it. It was just a big open area, but it's got lots of different portals, so you can do lots of different game modes. I'll link in the description my video that went over the dev blog about Clan Wars, so that you can see all the stuff that's in there, and also, of course, check out the homepage on RuneScape, because it's the top post right now. You can read through it, see everything that you'll be getting. There are a lot of cool different game modes for Clan Wars. I'm pretty sure that it's all safe, so it won't be any type of like PKing or anything in there. There won't be any lures. But there's a lot of different like landscapes and game modes. It sounds really cool. There's an altar here. There's a bank. There's a creepy table with blood and severed limbs, which is always adds to the atmosphere and everything. So yeah, that's about all for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Clan Wars if that's what you're into. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my videos. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Leave a comment with any thoughts, questions, or concerns that you might have. And I thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. See ya.